Broadcasting. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everybody. Today we're gonna talk about instant gratification. So, if you don't know me yet, my name is Epaminondas. I'm host here on TNT, and here we practice English, Spanish, French, Italian. If you want to speak other language, please join us. Today I have with me Márcia, Paulo, and Rafa to talk about this topic. Márcia, please, could you introduce yourself for us?
Yes, my name is Márcia. I live in São Paulo. I am 46 years old. Uh, um, I started to, he started to study English because my job and to easy more, no, to talk more easy when I travel. And I like to go to the movie, see. Uh, I never remember how can I say série in English. Seriados. Um, and I work with technology. And that's it.
Pretty good, pretty good. Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
And you, Paulo, let me know more about you.
Okay, good morning. My name is Paulo. I am 43 years old. I live in Pouso Alegre, Minas Gerais, but I lived in São Paulo for a long time. I am a safety engineer, but now I'm open to work. And I learn English to get better job opportunities. In my free time, I am a musician and I like to play guitar, drums, and others. And I like to watching movies and series, and it is.
Thank you. Rafa, please, your turn.
Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Rafael. I'm 32. I'm a lawyer. I grew up in São Paulo, but nowadays I'm living in Netherlands, Europe. I used to live in France because I'm doing my PhD there, and I'm I'll say a lecturer in university. So I've been teaching for the last 3 years in different how say that fields. So like such as introduction to law, special contracts, and the law of obligations. And I'm here to improve my English with you, to have good discussions, and that's it. Thank you.
Pretty good. We have one person coming, Lucas. Good morning, Lucas.
Good morning. How are you doing? Good morning, guys.
How good? How good? And you?
Good. Thank you for asking.
And please introduce yourself for us. Let me know more about you, guy.
Me?
Yeah,
Oh,
you.
okay. Uh, Hello, everyone. Good morning. My name is Lucas Brizola, but Yokama Brizola. I am 29 years old and I'm from Sorocaba, São Paulo, Brazil, a city that has gained unexpected visibility to thanks to our TikTok mayor, Kelly Rodrigo Manga. I live with my mother and my dog Mel. I am single. I have two tattoos and a real passion for cooking, especially dessert. In my free time, I love reading, watch movies in the series, and listen to music and study English a lot. Academically, I hold a degree in logistics and business administration and a postgraduate degree in logistics and finance. I've been working in recruitment and selection in my field for over 10 years, gaining experience that has shaped both my professional and personal growth. This year, specifically in February, I started studying English at TALKNTALK, literally for zero. And every day I move close to my main goal, become fluent and confident English. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Nice to meet you, Epaminondas.
Epa, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Brizola. So, um, welcome aboard. And guys, let me introduce myself. My name is Epaminondas Sá. You can call me Epa, easier. Um, I'm from Brasilia, 30 years old, 31, 30 years old. I work as a personal training, nutritionist as well. So in my free time, I really appreciate to ride a bike, go to the gym, uh, let me know what more. A camp, waterfalls. So that's me, and it's pão de queijo, paçoca, and things like that. So, and guys, to start this immersion, so there's the the questions on the chat. And let's start the number one. What does instant gratification mean to you? Um, Paulo, I'll start from you. Let me know.
Right. Instant gratification means getting pleasure or satisfaction right away without you waiting. I think this.
Good, good, thank you. Rafa, let me know what you think about.
Yeah, good topic, good question too. So to me, it's a kind of instinct. So it's something that everyone is looking for, and we have to face against it because I don't know if there are something related to our past. So when we were just a primates and we were searching for how say that to be gratified instantly, like Paulo said, but it's something that it's important to manage it. So it's an instinct that, in my opinion, we cannot avoid, but we have to be, how say that, very, very attentive to how to manage this instinct because in my opinion, we can use it in our favor or against us.
Yeah, especially nowadays because we have a lot of inputs all day long. So yeah, it's important to filter to think about. Márcia, let me know what you think about.
Oh, I agree with you, Paulo and Rafael. And I thinking sometimes it's very dangerous because how can you how you said uh, today we have many inputs along the day, and sometimes you can change some bad feeling to uh, instant gratification, So we don't realize when we do that, I think.
Exactly, especially using this tool here. So
Yeah.
dangerous. Brizola, let me know what you think about.
Yeah, for me, instant gratification is the desire to get pleasure or result immediately without waiting or putting long-term efforts. It's when we want something, whether they're later, and not waste it a lot in everyday life. Like when I feel check my phone the moment I get bored instead of doing something productive. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to manage. Sometimes I scroll all day, and in the end of the day, I think, oh, I do nothing today, and so it's hard. It's hard to manage this kind of thing. Especially, for example, I work by myself using my Instagram, my cell phone. I pick up my cell phone all day, so it's hard to manage it. So dangerous, and because of that, I brought this topic. Um, Guys, let's think about the number two. Do you think people today want results too fast? And why? For me, I think yes, because I work as a personal training and yeah, normally the people want results for yesterday, not for tomorrow, but for yesterday. So for me, it's so hard, this kind of thought. So, but I want to know from you guys. Um, Rafa, what do you think?
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Epa. It's something that I think that it's more fast than before. It's faster than before. So it always was like that, in my opinion. I don't know if the people really want, like I said, to me, it's a kind of instinct. So everyone wants this instant gratification, but the problem is nowadays our the modern life in capitalism, it's too fast. Everything, it's you have to be ready, you have to prepare, you have to succeed. And the internet doesn't help us, especially like you said, the technology is here to help us in many sense, but on the other hand, we have many problems. They are activating this instinct even more than necessary. So before, in the how say that, my grandfather's times, it was we have no option to we had no option to do something like, oh, I'm lonely here waiting for someone that it doesn't how say that come yet, and so I will stay just waiting like how say that because I don't have a cell phone to use all the time. So nowadays we have this, it's so easy to have this instant gratification and we don't realize because it's something that we don't think about it. We just do. So everything it's fast. We can have things easily, and the problem of it is that we don't work for it. Not just how say that, to give a moral lesson. I think it's just to realize that the results in the final of the day are not good. So like you said, if I want to just be informed in 1 week, it doesn't work. The results didn't come. So if I want to get fit or other thing like that, I have to work. So we have to use this system of gratification that build us like human beings to in our favor. So it's hard. It's like I always say here, it's to create a balance.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Thank you so much. Marcia, what do you think?
Uh, I think everyone wants results very, very fast. And how can I say, how I said before, we don't realize the problem. For example, uh, we need to enjoy the process, you know. No, and for example, when I was child, I I don't I didn't a phone, and now this is very normal for everyone. So the communication for was very um, was difficult in the past. So I bring one problem because, for example, today, if I send a message to you by WhatsApp, I expected you respond very fast, but you need to do some another things, you know, and people don't wait. So it's very different. And I think
Exactly.
the teenagers and child is the problem is bigger. For example, me, for me, I live in another time too. I have another experience, so it's very difficult. The waiting or don't uh, um, don't want the things too fast. But can you imagine how can these dangers to the childs and teenagers who already live in this with these things since he being very little. As everything is in your hands, you know. It's
Yeah,
complicated.
for sure, for sure. We hear everybody adult, so it's hard. Sometimes some customers, some clients ask for me on my WhatsApp, and I'm washing dishes, so I'm busy. But the other person want to get answer so immediately. So
Yes.
it's not possible. Imagine the people, the kids that grow up using cell phone with instant gratification every single day, so quickly answer. So it's hard. It's so hard to manage it. And I think because of that nowadays we have a lot of people with some problems, about life in general. So it's hard. It's hard. Um, Paulo, what do you think about?
Um, yes, people want to get results fast because they are used to technology, giving them everything instantly. I think I agree with Marcia when I said about his child, for example. We receive a lot of information all the time, every time. Every time something new comes up. And it feels like if we don't know fall in the trend, for example, we get left behind. It's it's necessary to follow the trend immediately, I think.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. Lucas, let me know what you think.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. Nowadays, with the technology and the social media, people are used to get information and the entertainment instantly. This make us impatient and less willing to work constantly toward long-term goals. I see this even in my own life. Sometimes I wanted to finish a project quickly, but rushing usually lowers the quality and decreases shit. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, for sure. Other example is English. So there's a process to be fluent and get results, a good vocabulary. So, but we want to talk today. So I want to
Yeah.
talk with today now. I have the answer inside my mind, but I can't spell the word. So
Yes,
sometimes
I,
it's
I
it's hard.
am I am 46 years old, never study, but today I needed to talk. So
Yeah, exactly.
that's it.
I I want to be fluent in 1 month. So
Yes,
hard, hard.
without study.
Yeah, yeah.
Only
That's the dream. Uh, Guys, about the number three. Let's think about the number three. How do you feel when you must wait for something? Let's think about us now. Uh, Lucas, I'll start from you because you let me know what you think.
Uh, for me, it's depend of the situation. Sometimes I feel anxious or impatient, but other times I try to patent and focus on other things while waiting. For example, when I waiting for a job interview response, especially when the recruiter says they reply the next day, but it takes a month or sometimes that never respond, it can be stressful. I also get very impatient when I am the bank waiting in line. The longer I want to more bored and the frustrated I feel. Other times I try to pretend to focus on other things while waiting. I try.
That's like everybody, I think. So it's hard. It's hard. Paulo, let me know what do you think. How do you feel?
How do you feel when you must wait for something? I am a lot, a lot. I'm very anxious, uh, and this is terrible for me. I I need to things immediately, most part of time. Uh, principal, how can I say principalmente?
Mainly,
Mainly now when I search for a new job, I need to nossa, esqueci. Forgot. Send an email or a resume, and I need the response immediately. I don't
yeah,
I don't have patience to waiting for a long time, and it's complicated for me.
yeah, it's not easy. And I think nowadays it's more the people want to get results or answers faster. So and that's connected to the next question. But for now, Rafa, let me know what you think about the number three. How do you feel? Number three.
Yeah, it depends, like Brizola said. So, and it depends of many factors, like Paulo Brizola said. For example, how said it? If I really need it, if it's something so important to me, it's something that I really wanted. Other thing that how say that I take in consideration. I don't know if I take in consideration, my body take in consideration is how to say it, if it's something that I could understand that before that it was take the time that I will have to wait. So in this case, like Paulo said, we don't know, we don't have the control. For example, when I apply for a job, it's just something that it don't it's not how to say, up to me. It's up to the recruiters. There are many factors that I cannot control, so it's hard to control. So in this case, I can feel how said, anxious. I can feel frustrated, for example, because I was expecting to receive an answer before. I can feel even how to say it decrease my self-esteem. So oh, I'm not good enough. Everyone is getting results, and it's not in my case. I think that is another thing that I forgot if it was Marcia or Paul that said about it, but nowadays we have this possibility to compare ourselves with other people all the time without know what the people did for how say it get this result. So this a problem too. Even if you're not someone that compare yourself too much, it's something that human beings do. I really believe it. So we cannot control. So the way that I how said that found to control myself, it was not having social media not anymore. I'm how said it, I'm trying to control myself in many ways with technology. I realize that I don't have how say that control. So I'm trying, like someone that addicted, to create how said strategies to not use and to control my use of technology and my search for instant gratification.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. And sometimes we start to think, oh, I'm not good enough. I'm not. Uh, so, because I'm waiting here. If I'm good, I got the answer. No, it's hard. It's hard. Normally, our mind creates a lot of thoughts, false thoughts. So it's important to realize that we need to breathe, to relax. I'm not in the control of my life, at least my whole life. So it's important to think.
And I cannot do like Marcia said, enjoy the process, to be honest, in most part of things, but at least we have to trust the process. That's another phrase
Yeah.
that I really like it.
Enjoy is not easy. Enjoy is not easy. Depends of the topic. For example, exercise. Hard, man. I work as a personal trainer, but it's not good. So I don't
Yeah,
like
it
to
depends. Yeah,
being
but I think
lifting
that we
weights.
can find how say that is little instant gratifications. So
Yeah.
just another thing. I could start to exercise more currently because I changed my focus. Before it was, oh, I want to be, how said it, Moscow. I want to, how said it, be able to jump again like I was when I was a teenager.
Michael Jordan.
Doesn't work like that. But nowadays I just focus on, how said it, to get in a, how said it, mental health. You know, feel this feeling that it's great after, how said the workout. So I think when you can find another the little gratifications during the day, it's important because we need it. If it's just hard work, you will not, how say that, maintain yourself working because it's impossible.
Exactly. Another topic, because maybe thinking like that, it's a kind of quickly gratification. So it's easier to get than get muscle and other things because we need time to do that. Marcia, let me know. How do you feel? Open your heart. But you are muted.
Sometimes felt I, f- I feel anxious. Depends of the context, you know. For example, uh, mm, past months ago, I was looking for a job like Paulo. So when I had an interview, I waiting for the answer, very anxious. But for example, for a travel in the future, it's a different anxious, you know. So depends. Sometimes you have more intensidade, or not. And I think, for example, when you said about your job, you're a personal trainer, or Rafael comments about exercise, I think it's hard, okay, but if you make little goals, you know, it's easier. So, for example, years ago, I started to make exercise, and exists one, I don't know how can I say, aparelho. Ah,
Don't worry, just
okay.
speak.
It's aparelho who simulate
Jogging.
jogging. I don't remember the name. So my personal talked to me. You need to do 50 minutes. I can't. So I think I will do 5, and another week 10. So it's I enjoy it, you know. I'm very happy to do that because I can do it before, you know. So I think
Exactly.
the life is it. You make very little goals to continue, you know.
I totally agree. I totally agree too. Guys, let's think about the number four. Four? Yeah. No. I will skip for number five. Okay? Number five. Let's think about social media. Do you think social media make us want quick results? And how? Number five. Half, I know that you don't use the most part of social media nowadays, but what do you think about?
No, in fact, I've been using, for example, if you consider, I don't know if it's social media, YouTube, but LinkedIn social media. So I've already had, uh, how say it, social media. So I totally agree. I think that we already talked about it a little bit. That that's a real problem. Social media, it's a machine to use this instinct against us. So it's always, how said, everything it's gratification. It's about gratification. We are, how said it, use it to uh, just receive gratification doing that. So when your life in the outside of social media is not good or it's boring, just how to say it, normal life, not that something bad it's happened with you, you go direct to social media because we know that you receive the gratification. That's the problem. When you receive gratification all the time, all the time, all the time, it doesn't affect you anymore. So all this gratification is just okay. This is life. Pleasure is just pleasure because you don't have it all the time. So when I've already had also the problem with social media, when I realized that I was depressed and I was using social media for 8 hours a day. So it's not good. I don't work with social media, so no, maybe that would be how said okay. But in my case, it was just someone that they're doing nothing regarding social media. So I realized that I was depressed because it doesn't have a, how said a good effect in the long term. Not just a long term. If I do it even now for a day, in the second day, another day, next day, I will be sad a little bit. So, oh, what I'm doing with my life, I'm doing nothing. So that's a really problem. Social media is not the only thing that we can do, the only way that we can do it, but it's very dangerous because it's so easy to do it all the time. It's just have a cell phone, a smartphone, and everyone have has one nowadays. So we have to pay attention, and that's it.
Thank you. Brizola, please. I need your opinion.
Yes, I agree with you, Rafael. On platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn, we constantly see other people achieving things, getting likes or reaching a milestone very quickly. This create a sense of urgency of our comparison, make us expected immediate feedback or success on your success in our own lives. For example, when I study English, I sometimes see people speak fluently after only a few months of practice. It can make me feel impatient, anxious, expecting to speak perfectly right away instead of focus on consistent practice and the gradual improvement. So social media for me can make a patient feel harder because everything seems fast and immediate.
Exactly. And good point. Good point. Because normally on the social media, the people just post good things. For example, if the person are, I don't know, but studying for 5 years to speak English, should not post that. So the process. So normally just post, yeah, I get a fluency in 3 months. Yeah, okay, but that's it's not the common. So and because of that, that's on the social media. Because if not, it will not in the social media. So it's interesting to think about that because it's not common to post bad things or to post suffering or so crying because yeah I don't do that, I can't do that now, so I'm bad. No one posts this kind of thing. So and I think the social media creates that kind of illusion. So and it's dangerous. We have to filter and to know that the results inside of social media, it's not the ordinary results, not the common results. That's the just the a piece of results of the thought of the people. So it's crazy to think that. um Marcia, what do you think about? Yeah.
Oh, I think it is a comparison tool, and it's like you said, it's difficult because the people show the very things of success, and sometimes you don't feel the same, or in your process is more difficult. So some people maybe I think I read some study about girls who use the Instagram, for example, and the level of depression was increased, because the comparison. So these things happen. For example, I think in your profession, it's worse because maybe someone started to do a exercise, or for example, and saw one guy or woman who gets more success in your performance, and maybe this person felt worse, I think
Yeah.
we need to think about ourselves. For example, I need to compare my results today with my results yesterday. I think it's different. But
Yeah.
sometimes I think these tools are used to input your I forgot the word, but example. For example, you get the results. Oh, maybe I try to do this, and that's a positive side, but it's not the majority of the person.
Yeah. And I think because of that, that's a problem. Because yeah, you I don't know, but you got fluent in 3 months. Yeah, so I can't do that. Maybe you not can. You
Yes, yes.
cannot do that. So, and because of that, you feel anxious and depressed. Oh, I'm not able. So
Why I
I'm
can
not.
do that, right? Right?
Yeah, yeah. So it's hard. It's so hard, and I think that it's normal. As like Rafa said, it's normal the comparison, but at the same time, because of the social media, we have more people to compare. So and I think that's the problem. In the past, just your family, close friends, yeah. But nowadays we have million of people to compare our results, and yeah, it's clear will be one person better than you. So there's no end.
That's
So
okay.
yeah,
It's life.
yeah, exactly. That's the point. Paulo, please let me know. What do you think about?
Yes, because the social media gives you need likes and feedback instantly. I think it's more dangerous for teenagers, for example. The teenagers have to need post or share something and needs the likes immediately, instantly, and with don't uh, how can I say não consegue? I don't remember. The likes are the comments and the photo or videos that show share. I think is feeling frustrated about this. It's more difficult to dosar this
Yeah,
case.
yeah, exactly. Guys, everybody answered this question? Yeah, I think yes. So it's crazy because I was talking to my friend some days ago about her uh, um, cousin, I think, and a kid, 8 years old, and I don't know the task, but this kid need to wait 10 minutes for the task. And he said, oh no, it's too long. I want now. So it's hard because we are not allowed and we know how the words work, but the kids doesn't know. And it's a kind of habit to get results, to get information, to get inputs so quickly. So, and I think that's the point. And you said about frustration, and I'm a little bit afraid about the future, especially the new generations, because of that. So, I think it's so dangerous for example, the next question, okay, then I read here, the number 7. I'll skip for number 7. Have you ever quit something because it was too slow? What happened? And for example, nowadays when I need to listen to a audio on WhatsApp, I click in 2.0 and then I listen to so videos and things like that. If I'm listening the normal speed, it's for me it's so slow. Oh, and it's hard to think about that because it's a kind of way that we are teaching our brain to work. So I think it's dangerous for the future for everybody. And and let's think about that. Have you ever quit something because it was too slow? What happened? Brizola, let me know your experience about.
Yes, I once quit a hobby, reading a book, uh, because I didn't see progress fast enough. I don't know, but I didn't see progress. Looking back, uh, I rate it's because the consistency could have lead to great results. Yeah, yeah.
Thank you. Rafa, let me know.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't remember something that I quit because I had the impression that it was too slow. But probably, for example, learning English process. Probably I quit because I wanted immediate result, and it is not like that. Like everyone here knows. So. I remember but it was more about the feeling than how say that I felt. So to be frustrated, to be how say that to decrease my self-esteem about learning foreign language, then realize that it was too slow. But of course, it was because it's something that is a long term, and you have to enjoy the journey, even if it's hard to do it, and I think that to give some gratifications to yourself, for example, how said that, oh, I progress a little bit. Now that I've been here in Talk and Talk every single day since February, I know that my English developed a little bit, So, and I have to enjoy it. It's not just how said that the ultimate how say that result that it's the only thing that interested to me. So I have to be how say that to stimulate myself in this way. But what happened when we just quit something is that we are not be succeed. So that's the problem. I think that you are not achieve your goals, and the results, especially for me, it's frustration and how say that be feel sad. So just to share another little thing, I remember now a video that I watched in YouTube, and I will share with you about the experiment, psychology experiment with children, that they give marshmallow for children. Do you
Famous.
know? Yeah. So and you tell for the children, if you can wait for 20 minutes, I will be back and we will be able to eat two marshmallows. And the most part of children just how to say they were 4 or 5 years old, so they just eat the marshmallow. But the children that could wait, they enjoy it to marshmallow. So it's about training ourselves, even like adults, to wait the more marshmallows possible. The marshmallow would be how to say that whatever you want. So if you want to have a good English, you have to stay here every single day, study by yourself, learn about your learning process, because that will not be how to say that it's the two marshmallow with the fluency, for example. So and but it's not just 20 minutes, a lot of minutes. So that's it.
Exactly that. Good topic you brought. So I think that's the point about English. I started to learn English and stop it and start and stop it because of that. Because it's hard. You want to talk. You want to speak English fluently in I don't know, 3, 5 months, and it's not possible for the majority of the people. So I think it's so hard. It's so hard, and when we are able to waiting for two marshmallows, so I think it's good. Nowadays, I feel like I'm superhero because I speak English and I can read in English, and so it's different. It's different. And yeah, good. Um, Paulo, please let me know your vision about.
Hmm, let me see. Yes, I did teach a course once because I felt I was not getting results. For example, I studied drum. It's the only instrument that I studied. The others I learned it alone. Uh, but I studied for 1 year, and I learned the basic. It's okay. And but the course it was 5 years to finally. I don't have patience to wait because the results is it's a long time to
But you regret or not?
no. I
Good.
have an instrument and I have how can I say vontade. I learned it alone, like the others instruments that I
Good.
play.
Good. Um, Marcia, and you, let me know. Number 7.
I never quit because it was slow. I quit, for example, English for another reasons. I think I never experience experience. I never pass for this situation. Not to not because of this. Oh, I don't know. I don't remember one situation similar.
Okay, good. Guys, we don't have too much time, so I'll skip for the last one. Okay?
Okay.
12. What advice would you give to someone who wants everything immediately? Let's let's give some advice for the people here on TNT, on YouTube. Oh, Brizola, let me know your advice for the people.
Yeah, I would advise them to focus on small steps and enjoy the process. It's important to set realistic goals and celebrate progress, even if it's slow.
Perfect. I totally agree with you. Paulo, let me know.
I think the advice is be patient. Um, it's difficult, so hard, but it's necessary.
Good. Marcia, let me know your advice. The last one.
Breathe.
Yeah.
And I don't know, meditation, for example, it's something difficult but very helpful too anxious and take calm.
Yeah, for sure. I think that we need more things that I don't know, but make us feel calm, you know. So we have a lot of inputs that make us, I don't know, but angry, stressed, and in a
Hurry
hurry. So we don't we don't have time for things
to be
just to
calm,
breathe.
right?
Yeah, be calm, relax, and if you we do that, sometimes we feel like, yeah, I should be doing, I don't know, but study, and I have this free time and I should,
Yes.
so to be busy. Normally we think like that. Rafa, please.
Hard to say something for someone, but brief. It's a very good advice. I really nowadays I'm an anxious person. I realize that it's very effective. But something if it was something that I really like it and that I have already a connection with this person, I would say that look at you, you want just how say that things immediately, and you're being frustrated because the things are not like that. So let's try differently. Let's try to wait and to work hard, and we will see that the results will appear, and that we will enjoy even more, because that is something that I will realize in my life. When I can wait, and then I can, how say it, just think about it, how will be when I will achieve this goal, and how I can in certain activities I can do it, how I can just enjoy the process, and find, how say that, small goals to myself. It's so good when I achieve it. So I will try to be with this person and try to plan, because it's not just about to know how it works, it's to know how you work, and how organize yourself, and it's so hard. You can be succeed in some areas and fail in others, and that is like that. Human beings are not perfect, and so we have to pay attention in ourselves, and to celebrate when we do it, and to try again when you fail.
Yeah, thank you so much. And good times, good things take time. So will take time. That's the process of the life. If you don't learn now, the life will teach, maybe in the good or not way. But that's the point. Guys, that's the survey. So in the chat, please click on the survey. Let me know what you think about the immersion. Feel free to evaluate. It's totally anonymous. Today is anonymous. So feel free to to write down what do you want and suggest topics and everything that
This
you
week
like.
I can speak bad things about you, Pan. Because
Yeah,
the last week it was just you and me. It was not possible.
yeah. It was not anonymous, but nowadays it's anonymous. So feel free to write down what you want. And guys, thank you so much, Marcia. Thank you, Paulo, Lucas, Rafa. It's it's always good to see a new face here. So you guys are more than invited to be here next week. That's same time, same day. So thank you so much. Bye
Thank
bye.
you.
Take
Bye bye.
care.
Thank
Bye
you.
Bye,
Invest
bye.
Bye bye.
guys.